One of the factors that India will be very happy about is the return to form of Mohammed Siraj, because he
Yeah.
was going through a phase where he just seemed to have lost the nip. You wondered. I mean, he was coming out of I think he had dengue fever, and as someone who had dengue fever, I'm not an athlete, but it still took me a long time to get out of that. Maybe
Mm.
he's finally shrugged all that aside because I thought he was magnificent in the second innings. Pat Cummins, that was a misadventure towards the end of yesterday. But getting Khwaja out early, I think that was a huge blow because Khwaja bats time, Gilly, as you know. But then getting Steve Smith out, I think it was, from my point of view, Gilly, it was important for two reasons. One is if Steve Smith is back in form, he lift the Australian change room. So to get Steve Smith out early and then to get him with a ball like that was just a big moment in the game.
Yeah, it was a wonderful passage of play leading up to it. He just built up nicely to what ended up being the perfect delivery that caught the outside edge of Steve Smith's bat. Your point's a really valid one about Steve Smith. He made a major technical change from his first innings, which was only one ball, so it's a small sample size, but that one ball, he made that big, obvious adjustment, step across his stumps, and then was caught right in front by Bumrah. Smith changed that in the second innings. He wasn't making minimal movement on the crease, standing still, and he started to look like he could get some rhythm up, even in challenging conditions with a few cracks on the pitch. So you're right. That's nipped in the bud now by Mohammed Siraj and how brilliant he was. He looks, having come back from dengue fever, he looks strong, he looks fit, he looks energised, and the fire in the eyes. That's it for me when I see him in broadcast and we go in tight with a tight shot of him. It is the fire in the eyes for him, and he doesn't even need to say anything to the opponent, but they know he's onto them. He's all over them.